Late Smt Radhika Rai from Sherpur village of Ghazipur district, UP. On the surface, another wife, woman, mother in a village in India. How do we measure social impact of women who are not corporate leaders, who probably never went to universities, who never wrote research papers, had no political power? I was researching for a project in that area. I came to know about the philanthropic work she did in that region. Her exceptional integrity in raising her own 7 children and looking after a large extended family with equal fervor. At her unfortunate death a few years ago, you'll be surprised, other than the family and the village and the community, 200 door-to-door vendors, people who go selling bangles and clothes in the village, had a prayer ceremony for her. She was the only one who would support them, fund their small businesses, ensure they had a place to sleep in bad weather and had food. She shaped a generation of leaders, one of whom you just listened to. Her absolutely inspiring and most beloved son, Mr. Upendra Rai, who credits a lot of his success to his mother. So this year, when we initiated this Lifetime Achievement Award in social work category or social category, we wanted to commemorate women who are leaders of huge social impact without any conventional tags of being a corporate leader or a political leader or having a position of power anywhere. The position women have in society is one that has long-lasting impact on generations to come. It is also my privilege to introduce our awardee. Ma'am is here and has been very kind to me throughout and today also. Another story of another woman whom many women like me look up to as a leader. I'm sorry, it is very emotional for me. So from ma'am, we've learned this assertiveness. To wear our fancy earrings and yet call out patriarchy in the strongest of our voices. I don't think I need to read out ma'am's profile. I'm just one of the thousands and millions of girls she's inspired. She's been a mentor to in feminism. And both her and Kamla Bhasin ma'am have lit this spark in us to keep speaking like we do today and always. It is our great honor to give away or award this Lifetime Achievement Award to Ranjana ma'am and our guests on the dais, Mr. Alphonse, Mr. Upendra Rai, and I would request Ms. Simrat Gulati ma'am also to please join the felicitation. Yeah, that applause should go on, please. Yeah, I'm a theater person, but this is not acting. This just happened.
Thank you, Pooja. It's always a privilege and honor to be in the Bharat Dialogue programs. Last year I was here, and again you invited me with this huge honor, which is remembering the contribution and the work, and also award. This has been somehow a year of awards. Some from here to United Nations has been kind of, really people coming back to you and recognizing what you have done. Actually, awards given to women are very unique. I also gave away a lot of awards this year, besides receiving them. But what are these awards? Awards are to recognize the struggle, the hard work, the determination, resilience, and also to really acknowledge that women are making huge contribution to our society. This was not the trend earlier. You will have 10 awardees for this, that, even national awards, all these Padma Shris and Padma Bhushans and Vibhushan. You'll find hardly names of 3-4 women, at least national, some women. But when you will go to the stage, you will find 1 woman, 2 women getting the kind of award. And today it is full of recognition from every which field. Whether you are an artist, whether you are a sports person, whether you are a writer, whatever you are doing, society is looking up to and expecting you to deliver, and you are able to deliver. And that's why people are recognizing women. So I feel that award is not just giving the recognition to the person, but the whole process through which a person comes where she or he has reached. And that is why it is really great privilege and honor. And also, I just want to say a few things just to say that how important it is to get together and to acknowledge and recognize what women do and what women have done for so many years in the country. But before that, I have a little complaint. And that is that when you start saying lifetime achievement, then I remember when I was young and, we used to watch all these cinema award ceremonies with great interest. And here is this old actor who walks up to the stage, and then she gets a lifetime. I don't want to get that feeling, but certainly, of course, I'm on that side of the age. But, important thing, so I said, no lifetime achievement, I still have a lot more to do, a long way to go, many journeys to complete, many things to do. Because when I still see so many women getting burnt or getting killed, just because they are women, whether killed by a boyfriend or a husband or a family or someone, so many women, even now in our country. On one side, I feel absolutely depressed and very, very upset. Because my life started with seeing someone being killed for dowry death. Somebody in Karol Bagh, and I was with Pramila Dandavate. We marched, we shouted. I was JNU student, young student. I didn't know what future is holding for me, coming from a highly political family with so many members in parliament, so that something which, and also of course my education. I was always determined to do my education, following my brother. Wherever he went, I did bhukh hartal, dharna, inside my own house, to tell my grandmother and my mother and my family that no, if Bhaiya can do it, why can't I do it? You see, so that's the kind of feeling that I nourished as a girl, that I'm discriminated against. So even after that, so I remember that protest that we went for. हमने खूब नारे लगाए, और लेकिन हुआ क्या था? एक डाउरी डेथ हुई थी, और वहाँ पर परिवार इस बात को स्वीकार नहीं कर रहा था, पुलिस नहीं स्वीकार कर रही थी. और प्रमिला जी, हम सब JNU दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी की लड़कियों को लेके हम लोग को वहाँ पहुँची हुई थी, और ये इंसिस्ट कर रही थी कि नहीं, ये मर्डर है और इसको आपको मर्डर के रूप में रिकॉग्नाइज करना पड़ेगा. बहुत पुरानी बात है ये. और तब से लेकर आज तक फिर मैंने पूरी किताब लिखी बहुएं जलाने के लिए. नंद चतुर्वेदी जी ने उस किताब को ट्रांसलेट किया, इंग्लिश में लिखी थी ऑफ कोर्स, ब्राइड्स आर नॉट फॉर बर्निंग. और फिर वो काफ़ी, उसके बाद 7-8 किताबें और लिखी. लेकिन इन सारे लिखने पढ़ने और सबके माहौल में मुझे एक चीज़ समझ में आई कि जहाँ एक तरफ इस तरह का माहौल देश के अंदर है, जहाँ की और विश्व के अंदर है, आज विश्व में आपने महिलाओं को नेतृत्व नहीं करने दिया, रोका, संसदों में सेनेट में नहीं बिठाया, तो आज कितनी खलबली मची हुई है चारों तरफ. चाहे वो आर्थिक खलबली हो, चाहे वो शांति और युद्ध का माहौल, युद्ध की खलबली हो, चाहे वो हिंसा की खलबली हो. मैं हाल में ही मेटा के बोर्ड की मीटिंग के लिए सैन फ्रांसिस्को में थी। पूरा ग्रुप एक बड़ी लुई विटॉन इस तरह की कोई बड़ी दुकान में घुसा और सब कुछ लूट के लेके चला गया। सब कुछ, मतलब वहाँ पर, और वहाँ के लोगों ने बताया कि वहाँ ये कहा गया कि नहीं, आप चुपचाप रहिएगा, कमरे में चले जाइएगा, अपने आप को बंद कर लीजिएगा, लेकिन प्रोटेस्ट मत करिएगा। A human life is gone, then we will have to pay much more than our products and goods will go. So इस तरह की खलबली पूरे समाज में, विश्व के स्तर पर अगर महिलाओं का नेतृत्व नहीं मिला तो फिर ये चारों तरफ इस तरह की खलबली है। तो एक भूल, एक गलती समाज को, देश को, दुनिया को स्वीकार करनी पड़ेगी कि महिला के नेतृत्व की क्षमता को नहीं पहचानना ये सारी तरह की परिस्थितियों के लिए जिम्मेदार है आज और अब आने वाले समय में। इसीलिए यू ऑलवेज नो दैट व्हेन women lead, they lead with compassion wherever. I mean, I'm not really standing guarantee for all the women, because then you will start pointing finger to me like in every which meeting. How about that leader? How about that leader? But by and large, when women are leading, they lead with inclusivity, with compassion, with more. So when you did not allow women to lead globally anywhere, then what happened? Wherever women became the leaders, they had to really go through the grill, the mill, the grinding of succeeding in a male environment. So many women leaders you see became quite like male leaders. They have to fight to become like male leaders. But the women who led as women, whether it is Angela Merkel or whether it is, Australia, wherever you look, you see that women led with compassion, with inclusivity, recognizing what's happening to women. तो एक तो ये जो भूल है उसको सुधारने का, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ जब मैं देखती हूँ कि क्या क्या सफलताएं हमें मिली, तमाम सारे कानून बन गए, हम लोग सड़कों पे आए, हम लोगों ने आंदोलन किए और हम लोगों ने बहुत सारी इस तरह के काम किए, तो कई सारे कानून बदले। और कानून सिर्फ बदलना अपने आप में कोई बहुत बड़ी घटना नहीं है, लेकिन कानून का इस्तेमाल, और इस्तेमाल जब औरतों ने करना शुरू किया तो चारों तरफ त्राही है कि औरतें तो बहुत स्मार्ट हो गई हैं, वो तो मिसयूज़ कर रही हैं। व्हाट अबाउट प्रोटेक्टिंग मैन? व्हाट अबाउट प्रोटेक्टिंग मैन? व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट? द मोस्ट पावरफुल पीपल, दे ओन द प्रॉपर्टी, दे ओन द, वो सत्ता, संपत्ति और संतति का अधिकार रखने वाले लोगों को आप प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहते हो? उनको बोलो ना, थोड़ा सा झुको, थोड़ा सा सामने आओ, बराबर पर आओ, और हम थोड़ा आगे बढ़े, हम थोड़ा और ऊँचे, एक सीढ़ी आप नीचे उतरो, 4 सीढ़ी हम ऊपर चढ़ेंगे, 10 सीढ़ी, तब तो जाके वो बराबरी आएगी। तो फिर क्यों ये इस समय आप परेशान हो रहे हैं कि इतने सारे कानून बदले? यहाँ तक कि पिछले साल जब देश के अंदर पूरे एक तरह से we were going through G20, you all saw that, nobody could have missed it. G20, when all the documentation was going on, everything, W20 was going on across the country, and we all were supposed to contribute, right, to. तो हम लोगों ने कहा विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, आप उसको स्वीकार करिए, दुनिया के स्तर पर स्वीकार करिए कि विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट। और फिर क्या हुआ था जब हम लोगों ने उसको बनाया, लिखा, बहुत सारी महिलाएं संगठन थे, यूनाइटेड नेशंस, UN विमेन, जब हम लोगों ने उसको बना के सब कुछ प्रस्तुत किया तो हुआ कि नहीं, विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट इज नॉट अ UN टर्मिनोलॉजी। चाइना सेड दैट, so many, and then finally it was adopted, and now today in our own goal as a nation, we are believing in women-led development. So how will women lead the development? How will they lead if they remain, so many women are now in school, but still, when you look at the data, 27% girl children are not in school. When you look at so much of violence going on, when you look at discrimination, leadership, most important thing, where do you lead from? From that parliament? Don't you think so? From state assemblies? From all, local bodies, yes, चूल्हा चौका ठीक है, लेकिन लीडरशिप जो है वो तो वहीं से होगी ना, जहाँ नेशन की लीडरशिप बैठती है और नेशन को लीड करती है, नीति निर्धारण करती है, सबको, वहाँ आपने कितनी औरतों को बिठा रखा है? हम लोग इस लड़ाई को 27 साल से लड़ रहे थे। आई एम सो ग्लैड टू से दैट आफ्टर एक्सेप्टिंग विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट एज अ आइडिया, एज अ कॉन्सेप्ट, गवर्नमेंट हैज़ पास द विमेन रिजर्वेशन बिल. And we do have the possibility to get 33% women in the parliament. Of course, it has to be implemented. As I said, having laws are not a great thing, but unless people start using that law. Similarly, to have this policy to get women in 33% leadership is not a great thing unless we are able to get as many women inside the parliament to give them the leadership. So, and then finally, let me just come to innovation. I think your program is already late and I don't want to make a very, very long speech here. I think innovation is not science and technology innovation. Somehow when you say innovation, medicine, there is an innovation. Science, there is innovation. But there is social restructuring that is also has to be innovative. If you don't restructure the society, then your innovation is incomplete. And that is why you see, even when AI, in the age of AI, and as I serve on many, many technology companies board globally, Meta, Teleperformance, many companies. So, what is happening with AI? हम लोग ऐसे एक बातचीत आपस में कर रहे थे और मेटा की बहुत सारे लीडरशिप वहाँ बैठी थी. हमने कहा ये पूछिए ना कि एक सुंदर महिला का AI क्या बताता है, एक सुंदर महिला की तस्वीर बनाओ, हमें एक सुंदर महिला को देखना है. तो उन लोगों ने सोचा मैं मजाक करूँ. मैंने कहा नो, आई एम सीरियस, जस्ट आस्क योर AI, what you fed in will what come out. So who came out? A blonde woman with blue eyes, a very fair, a gori, and then also of course this whole body as our what do you call that? All these beauty contest body. No, that's not the woman. That maybe we all may try to look good. We are all, women are born beautiful, so we will look beautiful. Whatever color, shape, size we may be. Too bad that you don't look as good as we look. So I think it's important to understand, and then that's what came out. So even in age of AI, it's loaded with masculinity, misogynistic, and people are using it in that way. People are, tech-facilitated gender-based violence is a thing today. It's not just violence in society. ये नहीं कि अब हमारे वो तो हो ही रहा है, जो हमारे यहाँ हिंसा हो रही है, पारिवारिक हिंसा हो रही है, समाज में हिंसा हो रही है, वो तो हो रही है. लेकिन अब ऑनलाइन हिंसा का जो एक रूप है वो बहुत भयंकर है. क्योंकि हमारी एक चाइनीज़ दोस्त है, उसका जो वहाँ पर रहती है अमेरिका में, उसकी शक्ल को वो उस पहली जनरेशन को विदेश भेजा उनके माँ बाप ने उस लड़की को कि तुम पढ़ के आओ, लॉस एंजलिस भेजा. और फिर वहाँ जाके क्या हुआ, वो अच्छी सुंदर लड़की, उसने अपने फ़ोटो वोटो यहाँ वहाँ जैसे आजकल सब बच्चे कर रहे हैं, उसकी शक्ल को उन्होंने निकाला और उसको पोर्नोग्राफिक फिल्मों में डाला, बना करके उसको पोर्न में दिखाया उसको, और बाद में उसके पास भेजा और उसको बोला कि तुम ये सब कुछ कर रही हो, हम यहाँ अमेरिका में हम तुम्हारे माँ बाप के पास भेजने वाले हैं. I think we have to be very careful as women and girls and mothers and parents and fathers to understand this, that this is what is happening today with the help of AI. And if AI is not corrected in this tech-facilitated gender-based violence, then we need to look at all these issues also, and that's also innovation. You have to look at the way you have to train these systems not to be misogynistic, not to be sexist, not to be again putting women behind. You cannot do that anymore now in today's age and time. तो मुझे लगता है कि जो पूरा माहौल इस समय है, इसमें एक चीज़ ज़रूर हमें ध्यान रखनी चाहिए कि अभी का जो समय है और जो इनोवेशन है वो हमें सोसाइटी के लिए एक इनोवेटिव आइडिया लाना है, जहाँ हमारी जो ये लेयर्ड सोसाइटी है, कास्ट के लिए लेयर्ड है, जेंडर के लिए लेयर्ड है, जो हमारी क्लास के लिए लेयर्ड सोसाइटी है, हाउ टू रीस्ट्रक्चर द सोसाइटी टू ब्रिंग इन जेन्युइन रियल empowerment of people and much more so for women. And that's what I think I look forward to for next years of my hard work, that we will be able to do it collectively and make gender equality real. It's not just a social or legal or economic imperative. It's a need of society. It's today's call for our generation of people to make gender equality as one of our principles, basic principles in life. Thank you.